All right. I'm so happy to be back with you on a Saturday morning here. How are you? I'm Shelly at wealthbuildermastery.com. That is who I am. So trust your guidance. Trust your guidance. Welcome here on TikTok. Welcome here on YouTube. I am Shelly, and I found this amazing way to earn extra income online. But what I want to talk about today might get kind of out there, might be kind of different than what you think and what I've talked about in the past. I don't think I have anything to write on here, but I'll just hold this here to remind you that this is where you go to get more information, wealthbuildermastery.com. Just put in your email and you get all the information. Today, we're talking about trust your guidance. So I was having this conversation with a really good friend of mine this morning, and we started talking about being guided, and the fact that our belief is that we're being guided every second of every day. And we can be aware of that, or we can not be aware of that. And sometimes if we're not aware of our guidance, we're kind of blocking it. We're resisting it. We're thinking, we have think of guidance as an extra thought that you have. You can think of guidance as a spiritual thing, as a spiritual being, or Jesus, or God, or however you want to think about it. Guidance, I think, comes from the spirit world, but it also comes from within you, from in your own heart, because you ultimately know who you are, what you want, but maybe you blocked that. Maybe you're not paying attention to it anymore. Maybe you've gotten really distracted and you don't even know who you are and what you want anymore. I studied with Bob Proctor for 5 years before he passed away. And his number one question that he would ask people is, what do you want? And he would get in your face and ask you, what do you want? What do you want? Over and over and over again. And it's very intimidating because you're like, I don't know. I don't really know what I want, And so, even though you think you know what you want, when somebody's in your face going, what do you want? You start to question, what do I really want, for my life? And am I doing it? So put Bob in the chat. If you know Bob, then, you'll know that we're connected on that same level. Let me know where you're coming in from today. I'm in Arizona, where the weather is turning into Chamber of Commerce weather. I don't think we're going to get 100 today, which is really great for us. Under 100, 70s and 60s in the morning. It's perfect, perfect, perfect. I love living here at this time of year. Where are you coming in from? What's your fall weather like? Whether it's a state or a country, let me know where you're coming in from. I'm, tap the screen, let other people know we're here. Tap and like the page. And just love to have you in my community as we go through this process of what is it you want? And are you following your guidance to what it is you want? And here's the other thing. Stop caring what other people think. I hear this so much from people, that they are afraid of what other people think, afraid of what their family thinks, afraid of what their friends think, afraid of what their coworkers think, afraid of what fictitious people in the world think. So when I started my digital marketing online business last year, I didn't have a clue what it was. So I have a background in holistic health. I have a background in textiles, clothing, and fashion. I have a background in coaching. I've been coaching for the last 8 years with people, coaching with the amazing Bob Proctor, if you know him from the movie The Secret, and coaching with him, coaching his material on mindset, coaching women on confidence, self-image, and style. And then I kind of got stuck last year, even though I knew better and I knew what to do. Sometimes we know better. Can you relate to this? We know what we should do, but we don't do it. For example, with food, exercise, things like that. We know we should not be thinking this negative thought, but we keep doing it. So you guys, I took a big risk from my same friend who I've been talking to this week, and I started a boot camp. With Amy Porterfield, if you know who she is. I'm just getting this because she talks about these, where is it? Catch, cancel, and correct. She learned that from her mentor. You catch the negative thought, you cancel the negative thought, and you correct the negative thought. So we know that we should do that. But are we doing it? Are we catching all our negative thoughts? Are we thinking, oh, I couldn't possibly do what she's doing. I couldn't possibly go online and talk like she's doing. I couldn't possibly be so excited. I couldn't possibly start an online business because I'm too old. Or what are the negative thoughts that go on in your head? I don't know. I have no idea what online business would be. So what are the negative thoughts that pop up in your head? And are you letting them run in your head, or are you canceling them, and are you correcting them? So this is a mindset technique that I just got the 3 words, but I knew better last year. I was stuck struggling and just getting by. So I have multiple careers. I've had multiple degrees. I have had much success in my life, and yet I still always struggled with just getting by. You know how you earn more and then you just spend more and you're still just getting by? That's a mindset. That's a mindset. You haven't changed your mindset. You create that, you're used to that stress of just getting by just month to month. So you just go to a different level of earning, and you still have the same stress that you're used to around money. So have you thought about that before? That's pretty good, actually. I just kind of put it that way. You get to this place of not earning what you want. So then you start earning more. And when you earn more, you spend more. So it gets you at that same stress level around the income, around not getting by, around not having enough, because you have those thoughts in your head that you're just getting by. You're just having enough. Those thoughts are what you're manifesting over and over again. So you have to change what's going on in your mind to have a new experience with your income, to have a new experience with abundance, with wealth, and everything like that. You guys, I'm learning as I'm teaching you. I'm learning as I'm going along with this. Life is a constant learning process. So who's here with me today? What is it you want? What is it you want? You want to have an extra income. So I entitled this Trust Your Guidance. I think that's what I said. Trust your guidance, because you are being guided. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. You are being guided every single day. So I was talking to my friend today, and we were just talking about how we subconsciously stop ourselves. Say, for example, I'm in this boot camp. I paid for the basic thing of the boot camp. And then I said to her, you think I should get the VIP? Or I think I should get the VIP, even though I don't think I can go every day. And she's like, there's your intuition. You know you should get the VIP. You think you should get out the VIP, but you don't trust yourself that you should get the VIP. So right before this, I just signed up for the VIP because I know that this VIP can help me too. Even I can watch the replays. I don't have to be at every single one. And my excuse was I couldn't attend every one, so it wouldn't be worth it. It's not even that much. It's 50, like it's not even that much. But there's 6 sessions that I can watch the replays of and get a lot of value out of. And who knows what's going to come from that. But I wasn't following my intuition about it. And when I first so this is the other thing. I first talked to my friend last week. Okay. And so she just told me this. So we were going to talk on Wednesday, but then she was attending this class, this boot camp. And so then she's go, oh, can we talk Tuesday? And so we talked Tuesday instead. And then she's like, well, maybe you would like this class. So that was kind of guidance and intuition that we changed our call to the day before the class started so that she could tell me about the class so that I could go to that class. Thank you so much. And I could get the value I needed from this class because I was kind of feeling stuck again. So let me go backtrack to this. It's kind of an interesting story. So in my digital marketing business, we have weekly live calls with our mentor for free, which is amazing. So in one of those calls, it was maybe 2-3 months ago. Number one, I didn't like the topic. I didn't even want to get on the call. It was something down the road, which I thought, I'm not there yet. I don't really want to listen to something that is in the future for me that I'm not there yet for. It was about really creating an online course. And I'm like, I'm not there yet, So I didn't want to get on. I didn't want to go in the breakout room. I went out in the breakout room. I didn't think I was going to come back. I came back. I didn't think I was going to go to the second breakout room. I didn't want to talk. So I was just turned off my mic, turned off my camera, and I was just listening. And then at the very end of the second breakout room of the class, I didn't even want to go to. Another woman on that call, I started talking, and another woman on that call gave me the idea, likely the $1 million idea for my digital marketing course. And I was like in shock. I'm like, it could be so easy that someone else has this idea for me. So that was guidance. I felt like that was guidance. I was resisting it the whole time, but I still received the nugget. I still received the guidance. Now think about this. It was 3 months ago. So 3 months ago, I've been thinking about that. I've been sitting on it. I knew that it was a multi-million-dollar idea, but I sat on it for 3 months. I procrastinated. I told myself I wasn't ready. I told myself I was too busy. And so that's what I was calling my friend about last week, was like, and we hadn't talked in months and months and months. I think we talked as soon as I got 3 months ago when I had that idea. And I said, I'm still sitting on this idea. I haven't taken any action. And we know that if you don't take any action, you're not going to get any new results. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to stew in your mind, and you're just going to keep blocking yourself from taking action. So I finally decided that I think I've lost connection somehow. There, we're back. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. So I just intuitively, I'm like, I can't stand this anymore. I just have to do this. It's almost like I'm being pushed to do this. It's almost out of my control. It's like bigger than me, because it's about all the people I'm going to serve, all the people I'm going to help. And when you get to maybe you don't know, but if you know, like when you get onto like the thing you're really supposed to do in life, it's almost like it takes on a life of its own, because it's like your mission. It's like your vision. It's so much about you. And in the beginning, I was so scared to tell other people what my idea was, which is basically helping people have confidence going live, because I was afraid someone else was going to take the idea or take the title. But I realized that no one can take my idea for my business, because no one is me. No one is you. No one can do your life like you can. This is the beautiful thing about us as human beings. We all are unique. We have unique talents, unique gifts. We all have things that fire us up, and we all have a reason that we are living. And so when you start to trust your guidance, when you start to follow your heart, I think I've always followed my heart, and it's always felt a little bit like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is what I want to do. So it always felt a little bit different than other people. But looking back on my life, I can see how every single piece of it fits in, even if it was negative. So I often hear people say, I'm all over the place. I was going to warn you today. People will say, like, if you had your life to live over, would you do it differently? And most people say no. My life got me where I am today. My life got me where I am today. I'm grateful for all the pieces of it. Even the narcissistic boyfriend, even the having to learn how to set boundaries and learn that I was codependent and everything that entailed, and learn how to shift those patterns, all those things that we don't necessarily like and that aren't comfortable at the time. All the patterns with our families, all the patterns that kind of trigger us. So I've gotten way off track, but ultimately I'm thinking that if you've been listening to me, and you've been listening to me for a while, and you haven't taken action yet on even checking out whether having another way to earn income online through digital marketing would be good for you, why not? Why haven't you taken action? What's stopping you? And do you do this in the rest of your life? Do you stop yourself from taking action? Do you get an idea and push it off? And Bob Proctor, my mentor, would often say, when he asked people, what do you want? he would say the answer is right there, but you say, I don't know, because you just blocked it. When I say, what do you want? The answer is right there. You immediately know, but you immediately block it because you've trained yourself to do that because of society, because of your family, because of whatever else it is. You've trained yourself to block what it is you really want because whatever reasons and excuses that the world has made for you or that you've made for you, or you've just, it's become a habit and you just don't even know you're doing it. And you've learned to live your life in a way that is less than what you're capable of. You're capable of greatness. You're capable of anything that you want. I heard my mentor say that today. You're capable of greatness. If you think you're too busy, you're not. You can fit it in. You can put it into your day. You can do it. Whatever you want, you can figure it out. Because if you have the idea for it, you can put it into action. So that was like a totally different thing. I feel like sometimes when I go off on a kind of a tangent or a rant or something about something that's completely different than, kind of the purpose that I'm here on this channel, that someone needed to hear that. Someone needed to hear that. Someone's getting value from that. So I hope you're the person that needed to hear that needed to get value from that. Let's just talk about Wealth Builder Mastery and how I got into this whole crazy thing of learning to earn extra income online last year. So I was stressed out, struggling, just getting by. It was not fun. It was not comfortable. My coaching business was kind of on a roller coaster. I had coaching expenses with an income that was fluctuating so much that sometimes it was nothing. Some people weren't paying, they couldn't pay. So then I didn't get paid. And it was like a roller coaster of that. So I already had gotten into a part-time job a few years ago to try to, stop that from happening, but it was still happening. So I just knew that I needed and wanted to have an extra income, but I didn't want to work that hard. I'm getting older in my life and I just don't want to work that hard. But instinctively, what I started thinking is, how can I work for another coach? Or I can do Canva, or I can do marketing for another coach, because I know marketing for coaching businesses pretty well. I learned the system for marketing coaching businesses, so I could work for somebody else. But I knew that as I started talking to some people about it, that it would take more of my time, and I would be spending more time and not earning that much more and getting exhausted at the end of the day. How many times have you thought to yourself, I'm just going to get another job and then another job and then I'll earn more and then everything will be good? Or that's really the only solution that is getting another job. You maybe thought that, like me, that passive income was hard to come by. Maybe it was going to be a lot to invest in passive income. It would be a lot of time, and you don't know anyone that does it. So it was kind of out of your wheelhouse of how to get into it even. And that's what I thought too. So when I saw my friend that was a coach earning extra income, I immediately thought she was doing not digital marketing, but network marketing, because she had in the past. And so I didn't want to do it because I knew I didn't want to do network marketing again or multi-level marketing again. I'd done that, experienced it, and it never worked for me. So I didn't want to do that again. So I never asked her what she was doing. I just watched her keep earning extra income for about 5 months. And then finally, I was desperate enough, I guess, that I said, what the heck are you doing? And she said, oh, it's digital marketing. I'm like, what is that? And how do you earn income? And what do you sell? And I had so many questions. I was so skeptical. I didn't understand it. So I was skeptical. When you don't understand something, you tend to put it down, skepticism, because you don't know what it is. And so it helps you to feel better if you kind of put it down. So I was putting it down. I went to the webinar. We had a webinar Friday, yesterday. If you want the replay of that, go to wealthbuildermastery.com and put your email in. I'll be sending out the replay again. or on YouTube here. You can look at my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel, there's a link for that in here in TikTok as well. So you can find it. But if you want it through my email, you can go there. So I went to a webinar and I was still confused. I still didn't understand what it was. And yet I was kind of so desperate last year to have that extra income coming in that I decided to just give it a go. But I said to my friend, I don't have the funds. I don't have it. I really want to do it, but I don't have the funds. And she told me she had a installment plan. And so I looked at that. I figured out how I could do it, but I had to wait until I got my next paycheck. And so I started in a couple days. And in 2 weeks, I had doubled my entire investment and only made one installment plan. So that got me really excited. And it wasn't that hard to do. So I've just been continuing to grow and grow and grow since then. I got sick over the holidays. So really, I didn't start growing until about February because I just had to deal with this illness. But it's been growing really great ever since then. So that's how I got going in this digital marketing crazy thing. And then I realized never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would love helping other people earn extra income. Because when I was coaching, with coaches, we tend to want to help people. We tend to want to help people in a certain area. And money was always my struggle point. I would fight with my father around it. I would, just struggle with it my entire life. So I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be helping other people with that. And how gratifying it would be to do it. Because when I would talk to my coaching clients and they would say, I really want to coach with you. I love what you're doing. But I don't have the funds for it. I can't afford it. And I was like, these people, they can't afford what they really want and really need. And how can I offer them a solution? At that point, I didn't have a solution for them. I was just like, okay, we'll talk later. We'll talk in a while. They're not going to create their own solution for that on their own. They needed help. And so now I can offer people the help for the financial solutions that they're looking for to do what they want in their life, to do what they need for their business, to live the lifestyle that they really want to live. So that couldn't be more gratifying. I'm telling you, that is amazing. So if you're interested in having an extra income online business, not network marketing, you don't have to be tech savvy. It's beginner friendly. You can get started. You can learn and earn as you go. Everything is set up for you. There is like one time, no hidden fees, one-time fee, no hidden fees, no monthly fees, no nothing like that. Lots of free training. There's so many reasons to get into digital marketing. It is one of the fastest growing businesses out there. I thought of an example earlier today that I was going to tell you, and now it's not coming, but maybe it will come with some guidance. If that's something you're looking for, then just go to wealthbuildermastery.com. It will give you you'll get a video, check your spam, check your junk mail. It sometimes comes in there, the first one. You can get a link to my website. You can get all the details. I'm not really going through the details today of the 4 different programs that we sell, the 4 different programs you can sell. I'll just tell you there are 4 programs from 100, 300, 600, 900. You can get 100% profit on everything you sell. You get the master resale rights of everything you sell. So it's your business. You have a domain that you create. That's your branding, your business. Wealth Builder Mastery is mine. So that's what I'm about, helping you become masterful at building wealth and masterful at marketing digitally, online, through social media channels. The world is going digital, or already is digital, right? The world is digital. And if you want to learn and earn how to be on there, or if you're already on there and you want to get better, masterful at marketing yourself through digital means, then this might be something for you and your current business that you have as well. So you can help yourself with marketing your own business, or you can market our 4 levels of education around digital marketing and earn extra income that way. I kind of look at it as a practice session. I went to lots of I had a lot of coaching for marketing my coaching business. I paid a lot, way more than I've paid for the digital marketing business. And yet it only was a slice of the pie as far as social media marketing. What our program, Legacy Builder program, digital mastery program, offers you everything that you need to know in all social media channels, and even more, like how to do place ads in free places that are just in the web. So all kinds of systems to work. We even offer you faceless marketing,